Facebook friends and family. Hold on. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this Good Friday morning. It is November the 28th, 2025, and it is currently 12:53 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. It is Black Friday for you Americans, so be safe when you are out there shopping, please. I just got out the tub doing my skincare routine and my hair removal routine or whatever so that I can be extra smooth and feeling extra good. But, yeah. But, yeah. Gonna take my under the wig braids out because they've been in for a few days. Or whatever. But, what is that? Lavin what? What did he do? He fell. He a dog. Oh. About to say what the fuck. But anyway, I just got done doing my skincare routine. I feel really good. The bath was really nice and hot. I feel really refreshed. Auntie Flo is gone. So yes. Take out my braids. Let my scalp breathe. But yeah. I rolled up me a little blunt or whatever. I think I'm about to roll up me another one and relax and find me a movie to watch. I got a download message earlier today, and it was basically saying that it is time for me to stop dwelling in the tarot community. And if you watch my videos, then you will know that I didn't watch tarot at first. It was at one point in time I didn't believe in tarot or anything like that. But in 2022, October of 2022, actually, my Facebook page was shut down for no reason. All of my accounts were shut down, and I was not able to do anything on my Facebook page. So I just started getting on YouTube. And once I started getting on YouTube, a lot of tarot just started popping up on my timeline randomly out the blue. And I had started listening to a few different tarot readers, and it was pretty interesting to me because they were talking about the things that I had been talking about that were happening and occurring in my life at that moment. So it was very interesting to me, and I started to watch tarot or whatever, and I felt like I could relate to a lot of the different things that they were saying in the general collective readings. And I learned how to do tarot myself. I taught myself the cards. I bought me a deck of cards that had the definitions on them, and then I just would start using them because I always knew how to channel energy anyway. So, hello, Mr. Bostic. I do believe that I have an email address that is listed, but if not, I could list that to you. I mean, I can send that to you if you send me a message. My email address is my name, which is also the name of my Facebook page, Aleah, I-S as in Sam, L-E-A-H, the number 2, the word intuitive, at gmail.com. So again, that's Aleah, the number 2, intuitive at gmail.com. Or you could text my phone if it's business related, and my number is 313-413-3446. However, don't be calling my phone if it's not business related, because I don't got time for that type of shit. But yeah, I was, damn, I forgot what I was talking about right before I was saying that. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't really have any channel messages, but it was talking about, I was getting the channel messages about the tarot. And I had started listening to tarot about 3 years ago in 2022 when my Facebook pages were shut down for no reason. And I believe they were shut down for 160 days or 180 days, if I'm not mistaken, 6 months. So YouTube was my platform that I used to listen to things. And I wasn't really posting per se. I was just listening to music and listening to the tarot that was popping up on my timeline. Well, once I taught myself how to read tarot, it's like the tarot community became a comfort zone for me. They were able to relate to the things that I was talking about, even if they were just reading my energy. It felt good to have people who seemed to understand the things that I was saying that I was going through. So that was cool or whatever. But in the midst of dwelling in the tarot community, I've also come across karmic tarot readers and, you know, people who just, you can tell that they were sent to my platform, sent to my pages and shit to try to trigger me or irritate me or bring up childhood triggers or wounds and things like that, and just try to take me back to my south node, or to try to keep me dwelling in a dark place or repeating cycles or dwelling in a dark night of the soul, when I have come past all of that by myself. So God is telling me, as well as my ancestors, that it's time for me to leave the tarot community behind. And no, I don't think that all tarot readers are karmic. Neither do I think that they have tainted souls or spirits or anything like that. However, a lot of them do. And a lot of them do dwell in the dark arts, and they are witches. And a lot of them are not. And there is a such thing as good witches, but a lot of them are not. So my family, my soul family, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my angels, and God himself is telling me that I can go ahead and leave the tarot community behind now, because it has served its purpose in my life. Again, being the serving as the validation and the confirmation that I needed to prove that I wasn't crazy and that I didn't need validation and confirmation in the first place. So I'm hearing that that's no longer a part of my life or needed in my life anymore. So therefore it's used for entertainment purposes only. I can channel my own messages. And I don't mean to say that in a conceited or cocky way, but it's just facts. So yeah, that was that. I also had a real long talk with God this morning too, while I was just sitting on the couch, and I had woke up about 4 o'clock this morning, and I was just laying there and, you know, thinking and talking to God, and he was revealing to me who my husband was and what type of man he is and how I'm going to have to be able to handle him and things like that, because he's exactly who I prayed for. Even though he came at an unexpected time in an unexpected way, it's exactly what I prayed for. And God's just telling me, like, this is what you need to do, how you need to be, and everything like that. And it's real cool, calm and collected. I was really enjoying the downloaded messages that I was getting or whatever. So that was pretty cool. I was also hearing that, like, me and my children are about to be okay despite of whatever anybody be trying to do or have going on when it comes to me and my kids and the custody of my children and things like that. And I was hearing, like, you good. So don't worry about it or whatnot. Don't worry about the kids, the schooling, or anything like that, because the doors that are opening for you are doors that nobody can shut. You know? So don't worry about it. Don't fret. Don't panic. Don't do none of that. And I was thanking God for my blessings in advance or whatever. So, yeah, that was pretty cool as well. I got up, I washed the dishes, cleaned off the table, cleaned all the pans that I didn't clean from Thanksgiving, cleaned up the living room, folded up my little cover and shit, and, you know, heated up the house, made sure it was warm before my kids got up and everything like that. And we good. I don't got to cook because we got leftovers left over. And yeah, and if we didn't, it's food in the freezer, food in the refrigerator. I still got a few hundreds of dollars worth of stamps left. And, you know, I'm cool. We got stacked up on some, you know, canned goods or some storage food and things like that. And, you know, I can't complain. Despite everything that's going on. I still cannot complain, and I won't. So yeah, that's that. I'm hearing, you've been under a telescope, or what is it? I used to be really into science when I was a kid. Like, my mom had bought me science and music. My grandpa, on my dad's side, he had bought me a keyboard. I told this story several times, and I was saying I used to be scared of my piano teacher, but now he be in all the little rapper music videos and shit like that. The albino man, he's a producer and shit like that. That used to be my piano teacher when I was a little kid, and I was scared of him because he was albino, and I didn't know why his skin looked like that or whatever. So I'm hearing you about to be a celebrity. I'm hearing that for starters. Yes. What? Okay, thank you. So, I'm hearing you about to be famous. You about to be famous. But anyway, I'm hearing you and the kids is about to be famous. You've been under a stethoscope. That's not it, because stethoscopes are what we use to monitor the heart rate. It's telescope and it's something else. But I'm hearing stethoscope, and the stethoscope measures the heartbeat. That's how you listen to like your heart rate and things like that, and you can use it with the blood pressure cuff to listen to the heart rate and things of that nature. So I'm hearing you make somebody's heart beat really fast and make them stumble over their words, which is why my heart is beating fast right now and I'm stumbling over my words. I'm hearing you give me butterflies. So you give somebody butterflies, or I give somebody butterflies or something like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm hearing me and my kids are good. And I was having a discussion when I was talking about me and my children and all the things that we have been going through and things like that. And I'm hearing people have been watching you under a microscope. That's what I'm thinking of, a microscope. Like, my life has been like the Truman Show. People have been looking for dirt. I'm hearing the skeletons in your closet. People have been looking for the skeletons in your closet. Because I'm hearing Eminem like, I said, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Somebody thought that they was going to find skeletons in my closet. Like, they just felt like between the he said, she said that they was hearing about me, and the way that I look, the way I carry myself, talk, dress, and everything like that, they thought that I was just a regular, stereotypical, hood rat ass young black mama with a whole bunch of kids that's young, dumb, full of cum, depending on welfare and niggas and shit. So they went digging, trying to find, I'm hearing digging through your Akashic records, trying to find skeletons in my closet and dirt on me or whatever. And I'm hearing they ain't really find nothing other than the fact that I smoke weed. And people was trying to use that against me, like, oh, well, she don't do nothing but smoke weed around them kids and this, that, and the other. For one, I definitely smoke in the house. Not, it ain't that I've just necessarily been like, oh, I'm about to smoke around my kids, but I damn sure ain't about to go the fuck outside. The fuck? And if I'm grown as hell and I'm the mama and I smoke weed, but I say that you a little kid, so don't touch this and you don't do this and you don't smoke weed, then baby, you supposed to listen to me. I'm not supposed to listen to you. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. So I don't give a fuck if people say I'm sitting around smoking around my kids, because I smoke. What the fuck that got to do with my kids? They know not to smoke. Opposed to my 18-year-old who, why would I be arguing with her about smoking? If her boyfriend could be 21, who can smoke? And she's responsible, graduated already, got a job, or getting her a job or whatever, going through training and everything like that, doing what she's supposed to do, barely getting any type of trouble and everything. Why would I be arguing with her about some smoking some weed? I could see if it was crack, because then I'd have a problem. But some weed, no. So, you know, I'm hearing that, like, people was trying to really pick something to have to say about me, looking in my closet, digging for skeletons, digging up dirt and everything. And I'm hearing while they was digging up, trying to dig up dirt on me and couldn't find nothing, they dug a grave for themselves. The skeletons in their closet is the ones that's coming out. And somebody's gay. Because I'm hearing stepped up, come out the closet, or whatever the fuck R. Kelly was singing. Trapped in the closet. Yeah. Somebody's gay. So while you trying to pull the skeletons out of somebody else's closet, you need to be worried about what the fuck you got going on and the skeletons that's inside of your closet is what I'm hearing. Anybody have a scrunchie that your mother can use? Anyone have a scrunchie here? Come on, get out. We don't. That's why I need a scrunchie. And my scrunchie is in Marley's hair, and I don't know what happened to the other one. This is a pop rubber band. Get out. But yeah. So yeah, that's what somebody needs to worry about. The fact that they gay. And they skeletons coming out the closet. So they need not be worried about everybody else's. I don't got no scrunchie right now. So I gotta use this pop rubber band. But I'm hearing like all the people who was working against me and my kids and shit and trying to get my kids taken away and trying to prove me to be a negligent mother and shit like that so that they can get away with the shit that they was doing. I'm hearing those people are the ones who, again, dug a grave for themselves and their skeletons are coming out of the closet or whatever. I'm hearing even the people who planted roaches in your house. And if y'all watch my videos, then you will know, like a few years ago when I was living in the apartments and shit, I said that somebody had came into the house and slid up our couches and planted bed bugs in them. And they had planted roaches in our apartment. So we had like a roach and bed bug infestation when we had lived there. I'm hearing those people who caused you to need a whole bunch of Raid and all that powder and shit for the bed bugs because they wanted to plant bed bugs and roaches in your house and catch that shit on camera and do all that so that you couldn't sell food. I'm hearing those are the people. They wanted you to lose your business so bad and not be able to sell food. Now they losing their businesses. And they wanted your house to be infested because they knew you wasn't going to sell food under them conditions and shit like that. And they knew you and your kids would be very uncomfortable. Those are the same people who, them and their children are losing their homes. And they're very uncomfortable. They're homeless. They're sleeping in the car. They wondering where their next meal going to come from. They scared when they go to fuck to school and shit. They don't know if CPS coming through that bitch. The schools working against them, spying on them, because CPS already did come, as well as the FBI. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody made their child's life a living fucking hell. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But I said karma has no name. It's just like a bullet. What goes around comes around. You never know the day, the time, or the hour when Jesus gonna come and knock you the fuck out. Or your kids. Because again, like a bullet, karma has no name. It affect whoever the fuck you want to. That's why you gotta be careful how you treat people. Something not going like how somebody planned. It ain't going as planned. Because I'm hearing Swan Princess when he be like, it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. An illusion. Somebody went around spreading a whole bunch of lies. They were projecting energy on me. And the whole time it's them. They the ones who about to start having problems with their kids and finances, business, and CPS and all that type of shit. Because that's the stuff that they had me going through for no reason. When they say God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, he will make your enemies wonder if you doing something to them. That's how much God gonna dish out motherfucking karma. And when he said that you will be able to witness it, he will let you witness it even if you want to or not. Because like a person like me, I never want to see nobody homeless. But you know how many people was big on stealing my house from me, selling it and splitting up the money, leaving me and my kids homeless? God said, how dare you think that that shit gonna slide like that? I'm gonna make sure you see them go homeless. I'm gonna make sure you see them on the news when they dead and popped in the middle of the streets. Because that's what they did when they put hits out on you. They planned for somebody to kill your kids. They planned for somebody to knock you off. So God said, I'm going to make sure when their kids are shot dead, you see that shit on the news. God said, I'm going to make sure when they homeless, you know about it. because that's what they wanted for you. And the tables always turn. And if God said in the Bible that you reap what you sow and that what goes around comes around, then how dare we not want to see somebody else's karma when that's when the fuck they wanted for us? That's why I said people be saying, oh, she changed, or she not like that, or she used to be nice. Well, yeah. And then I was thrown to the wolves. So I'm going to come back leading the motherfucking pack. And when you thrown to the wolves and you got to be raised off tough love, I'm hearing Mowgli, like the Jungle Book. When you got to be raised by the animals and shit, you become a different breed. A mixed breed between good and evil. Light and dark, human and animal. You become extraterrestrial. Again, Disney was a prophet. Okay? Let's not forget. I'm hearing it. Don't you forget it. The Jungle Book. Mowgli. When they throw you to the jungle, come back being the king or the queen of that bitch. So that's what's happening. That's what's taking place is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing, so don't feel bad when people are going through their karma. And don't let people try to project their negative energy onto you. And I won't. And I don't. But I do be sitting back expecting my blessings. And do. So, I'm hearing it though. That's what's going on. Don't worry about it. People be trying to talk about me and my kids. Even the fact like I cooked on Thanksgiving Eve. Because I said on Thanksgiving my kids can go out to their family house. My kids got a dad. Like maybe they want to go visit their dad on the holiday as well. They have friends, a boyfriend, a girlfriend or something. Maybe they want to go and visit them. I'm not about to keep them hostage in the house. Plus 365, shit, I got these kids at least 360 out of the year. So them not being with me on a holiday, shit, it don't faze me. For one, we don't even celebrate holidays like that. Y'all do. That's why I let them go visit their friends and shit. However, I still cook for them. We chill on the regular. My kids can pick up and call me anytime that they need to and want to. They see me every day. All day. Unless they gone or they out and about and they handling their business. One thing for sure and two things for certain. My kids know that they can come to their mama. They know where I'm at. They know how to find me. They know when shit get real, how to get in contact with me. They not no fools and neither am I. So they don't got to sit up in my face on a holiday. I don't got to be a chaperone when they gone. They know better. I teach them the right thing, so I expect them to do the right thing when they leave. And just like everybody else got to know that what goes around comes around, so does my kids. So don't be out there doing fucked up shit, because then fucked up shit will happen to you. When you teach them, then you got to let them go out there and live. So yeah, I'm hearing you and your kids about to be good. I'm hearing you ain't got to convince nobody for nothing. I'm hearing Jesus is a balm in Gilead. He's a healer. Jesus is a balm in Gilead. But I'm hearing a part of that song where they be like, if you need a doctor, there's a balm. And speaking of, I need some lip balm. But I got my lip scrub right here. But that song say, if you need a doctor, there is a balm. And if you need a lawyer in the courtroom, there is a balm. His name is Jesus. And balm in Gilead is actually like, it's a plant that was used in the Bible, a herb. And it's really used for skincare and things like that. I said that I want to invest in getting me some. Especially since I said I want to be into skincare products and things like that. Because I have extra sensitive skin. So, balm in Gilead. My ancestors probably want me to remember that I said I need to get some of that. And he's a healer. Jesus is a balm in Gilead. Like, Jesus will heal everything. God will heal everything. All you have to do is believe. And I'm here, Aliyah, you're a healer. You're a healer. That's why I don't go to the doctor like that. That's why I don't claim sickness. and no plagues are coming against me. It's written in the Bible, and I'm chosen. 144,000. I don't get sick. I don't get sick. Even when they say no weapon formed against you shall prosper, even when they was trying to send niggas to come fuck with me who had shit like AIDS and shit, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You don't understand how God is. No plague will be able to come near my dwelling. He's going to make sure I never fuck a nigga who got AIDS or some shit with no condom or nothing like that. He will always protect me. And when you believe in God, which you guys are going to believe in God before you take your last breath, you will know that when he say he protects his people from all hurt, harm, danger, evil, sicknesses, and diseases and shit, he mean all that shit. So you people like me, we don't even get that. You can fuck somebody who got that shit, they can nut all up in you and everything. Guess what you gonna get if you get anything? Some shit like gonorrhea or chlamydia. And you gonna take your ass to the motherfucking doctor and you gonna get an antibiotic that's gonna clear that shit right the fuck up, and everybody else gonna have HIV and AIDS. And you gonna go to the doctor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, and you still gonna have clean blood that ain't tainted by that shit. And you know why? Because you're covered by the blood of the Lamb, by God. See, people don't know what they be talking about when they take communion and shit. I got Jesus DNA for real, for real. That's why I don't stress about getting that type of shit. And I'm still respectable. I still don't just be out here fucking on everybody and not protecting myself. Knowing that I'm strapped up and protected. So yeah. Something about that too. Somebody was intentionally trying to give somebody something or make somebody sick, and they're confused on why this person is not sick. I can't get shit like that. And like, I have a destiny that was written in the stars. Something promised to me. And granted, even though everybody swore up and down that nobody would ever fall in love with somebody like me and all that and this, that, and the other, I'm going to get married one day. And me and God already talked about it. So why the fuck would I have some shit like AIDS or HIV or any STD? Again, people be out here running their mouth thinking that they know somebody and don't be knowing shit. People be thinking I be ripping and running the streets and I be at home, minding my business with my kids. Shit, even when my kids gone, I still be minding my fucking business. That's the way I like it. So, I was just channeling, so I don't even remember everything I just said, but this was my little bald spot, and it's growing in so good. I can't wait till it get the thickness and the length that I want it to be, so that I can wear some wraps and shit again. But it is growing back though, so I won't complain. Cause baby, it was bald. You can tell where it was bald at because it's super short, like right there in the middle. But yeah, I was gonna do me a little messy bun for Thanksgiving, but it ain't Thanksgiving now, so I don't gotta be trying to do this, and I don't got time to be looking for no scrunchie or no rubber band. So nappy ponytail it is, because I ain't about to do all that extra stuff that it requires to make sure that it's in a messy ponytail. I might press it out later tonight and do my hair. Oh fuck. Now I gotta be on here looking like Goku or some shit. Is that their names? Off of Dragon Ball Z? Disney used to watch that. Damn. It's too much grease on the rubber band, it won't stay in the knots. This sucks. One of them kids got to give me a rubber band because my eyebrows eyebrow pencil is gone too. Like, it seems like all of my shit just be vanishing out of the blue into the thin air. And I don't know where to. I don't know where to. Hold on. Oh. I don't know. I need to get some rubber bands because everything is gone. The rubber bands, my scrunchie. The scrunchie. Go sit down. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Yeah, because even in order for me to do my hair, later I need to get some rubber bands. So that's on my to-do list, is to get some rubber bands. Alright, my bad, y'all, because I need to get off of here by now. That's the way I like it. Yeah, I'm meant to get off here by now. I'll do my hair later on tonight. Which I'm just gonna put it in a ponytail. I'm just straighten it out and stuff. Because that's what phase I'm in right now. Wearing my natural hair. Or putting it in a ponytail. And not doing too much. That's the way I like it. But yeah. Baby, because I'm a thug. I'm here, you're going to raise kings too, even as like a single mama and shit like that. Even though Al, he comes and gets my kids sometimes. I ain't going to sit there and act like he don't. But I'm here, Ali, he's still going to do a real good job of raising your boys too. Kings over here. Like, I'm not going to have no nigga kids that be thugs and ran into the streets and shit like that. Like, they don't do that around me. They don't act like that either. They're not about to be out here robbing, stealing, killing, and raping and shit like that. Bullying, abusing, and fucking up people's lives. That's not how I raise my children. And I don't condone or approve. Okay. Anyway. I'm out of here. With my naps and all. I will see you guys later. I love y'all. Peace out. I'm thinking about my cousin Kabir. I miss my cousin Kabir. Hey Kabir, if you ever get this message or see any of my videos, I love you and I miss you. And her birthday was just on November the 19th. Dang, how old is Kabir now? Her and Denzel the same age. Me and Maya the same age. So if I'm 35, that means that Denzel is 32. That means Kabir 32. Crazy. That's my baby right there. I miss Kabir. She always been my baby. And you will always be my baby. She know it too. I cannot find my eyebrow pencil. It's like it just vanished out of my purse. Oh well, I'll clean up my real eyebrows real quick though. I am not standing your way. Or no, please can, what that shit say? Please do not stand in my way. Oh, I thought Mari was about to sing it. I'm here, it's stepdaddy season. You know how they be like, holiday season, holiday season. I'm here, holiday season, about to be stepdaddy season. Stepdaddy season, yes. My kids need a stepdaddy. My boys need... Mally need a stepdaddy for sure, for sure. My boys. Because I ain't gonna act like Al don't exist now. Shit. But I still need some help. It ain't even that I need some help. I want the love. I need love and affection. I love you, Future. Love. Damn. I'd just shave all of these off because damn, these little eyebrow hairs over here is unruly. I need love and affection. L-O-V-E-E and affection. Oh, got me wondering, I'm wondering what's on your mind. I kept hearing the other day, I love Clifford, the big red dog. And then I kept on hearing, she don't want no little puppy, she want a big dog. Washed my clothes the other day, found a timber. And that's so funny to me because I have a friend named Cliff. And I like Cliff. I like him, even though he had me fucked up. I like him. I'm hearing, that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm hearing, I'm seeing all them little reels that been popping up on my timeline lately. Like, how tender is you about your little shit or whatever. Or how tender is you about this or how tender is you about that. And I'm hearing like somebody real tender about you. Real tender. And they think... I'm hearing they think you like real cute. They really like you or whatever. They feel like you like a little young tenderoni. So they real tender about your tender ass. And they like, oh, you can't be all sensitive and all tender over here either. And that's crazy because with him, I see that I can't be. And that's what I said. He had me fucked up because, bitch, I'll knock all this shit over. But I like him. That's the way I like it. That's what I was saying. I was talking to him and I was hearing his voice reminds me like the sound of God almost. That's the way I like it. I was listening to some stupid I was listening to a reader earlier, and this is when I started getting the download message that I don't need to listen to tarot anymore. And she was talking about how you wouldn't want to be this way because they'll see how like people did you and the government watch you because they don't know if you're going to turn into like something like Star Trek or some stupid ass dumb ass shit she was saying. But with my hair in these two ponytails like this, it reminds me of the guy off of Star Trek and how he had the little... I think his name was like Worf or something, because my mom used to really love Star Trek. But I am a supernatural being, real extraterrestrial. But this is my form. I am a human. I just know how to use my gifts. And you don't. So I'm not going to transform. I'm not a shapeshifter or a skin walker or a clone or anything like that. That's what you motherfuckers be. This my real authentic self. Real skin, real body, no BBLs, no fake, no nothing. Not even down to the teeth. Still got the same gap. I'm hearing J. Cole, crooked smile. Like, I'm just me. Me. That's it. That's what can't nobody believe. They can't believe that it's really just me. I'm really godly as fuck. And God is the only person who protects me. I don't walk around with guns or none of that shit. I'm too fucking godly to even need that. So yes, extraterrestrial I am. Because it ain't many people who protect it like this. And that's why I walk around with the confidence that I have. But you won't understand it because you ain't as godly as me. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. I wish you guys nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, and prosperity. And yes, be safe out there if you're doing any Black Friday shopping. Don't get bamboozled by the government, or don't fall a victim of the systems that they have, that they plan. With all them little fights and shit that be breaking out over shit and people getting killed over discounted prices and shit like that, they'll all be a part of the setup. That's what I was about to say. That's why I fumbled. I was about to say setup. But yeah, so be careful. Be careful. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. You know, people are so stupid, and that's why they can't see when an angel is standing in front of them versus a demon. Because guess what? Even a demon is going to stand in front of you in human form like this. They might be the ones portraying to be an angel, actually. While angel ain't going to have to say shit, because real's going to recognize real. Somebody got something real confused, and they about to be put in a place, and they about to have a clear understanding of who's an angel and who's not. I'm here, I see your true colors. Like somebody's about to really see my true colors. And you're looking at it right now. Even though I got on all black, you're looking at an angel. I have on all black right now, but you're looking at an angel. And I'm hearing men in black, and I'm a complete woman. But men in black, and you know how they were aliens? And I just said I'm extraterrestrial because I'm very godly and I know how to use my gifts. But I'm not a shapeshifter. I'm not a clone, a doppelganger. I'm not a skinwalker. I'm not a robot or an alien. I'm a human, but I'm an angel, an earth angel in human form, a starseed. People about to realize that this shit is really real. And I'm here inside a baby like, when you gonna understand this shit real? I done lost 20 niggas standing in that field. And I ain't even tripping about it. It made my heart cold. Late nights thinking about it. Mix the Percocets with the Narcos. So yeah, it's like when you gonna understand that this shit real. This shit is spiritual. I done lost about 20 niggas fighting in the field. I've been in the field like the children of the corn. Like this shit is a battle. And God only gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. That's why a lot of y'all can't relate. You're not tough. You think you're tough. You're really weak as fuck. And that's why you ain't battling this battle with us. I'm here speaking to Sada Baby. I'm here in Sada Baby and DZ. Like, nigga, you can't rock with us. You're not strong enough. But anyway, bye y'all.